Hey guys, this is the last video of the 2018 STAAR test. This is the test you took a few weeks ago. You're in remediation, so you'll pass the retest. The retest is Monday. We have 2 days left of remediation, today and Thursday. I know you all are going to pass. Please write down all these notes so you can study over the weekend. The retest is going to be just like this, very, very similar. If you can work these questions, you are going to pass the retest. That means you're going to 9th grade, and that means most of all, no summer school. So pay attention. Here we go. Let's go back to 19, so get your packet out from yesterday, because I skipped that one for whatever reason. We were having some technical difficulties. Here we go, 19. The list shows the heights of 6 students in inches. We have 63, 70, 68, 73, 58, 67. What is the mean absolute deviation for these numbers? Okay, number 1, add. Let's add them all together. This, just like that. Okay? So we've got 63 plus 70 plus 68 plus 73 plus 58 plus 67. That gives us 399. We need to divide. Divide by however many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divide that by 6. We get 66.5. You need to subtract 66.5 from each one of these numbers. Okay, so I'm going to write it out. Okay, now let's do that. 63 minus 66.5 is negative 3.5. 70 minus 66.5 is 3.5. 73 minus 66.5 is 6.5. 58 minus 66.5 is negative 8.5. And 67 minus 66.5 gives us 0.5. There's never negative numbers. Never negative. Okay? And then up here, let's redo this. Let's add this here. You're going to subtract. Then it's never negative. Now you add them all together. Now you add your new set all together. That's a positive, that's a positive. Let's add these new numbers. 3.5 plus 3.5 plus 6.5 plus 8.5 plus 0.5. That gives us, let's see. I think I messed up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I forgot the 68 right here. So 68 minus 66.5 gives us 1.5. Okay, so we got 22.5 and 1.5. This number needs to go here. Sorry guys. I'm trying to go as fast as I can because it's time for bed. So 3.5 plus 3.5 plus 1.5 plus 6.5 plus 8.5 plus 0.5 gives us 24. Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 4. Okay, and our answer is right there, C. There's 2 of these problems on your test. Now for the new packet. Number 30. Which situation could not represent a proportional relationship? This is from the other worksheet as well, so we already know what this answer is, but we'll solve it anyway. The number of gallons of water in a barrel with 42 gallons of water in each barrel. Okay? The amount an employee who makes $8.50 per hour earns in H hours. The weight in X weeks of a puppy that gains 2 pounds per week if its starting weight is 8 pounds. And the cost of purchasing bananas for 55 cents per pound. Proportional relationship is y equals mx or y equals kx. There is no b, no y-intercept. And we know our answer here is H, because this would be y equals 2x plus 8. That's what makes it not proportional. Okay, here we go. 31. Triangle RST is translated 6 units to the left and 4 units up to create triangle RST prime. Well, we know this is a translation because it says translated. Which rule best describes the transformation? On our little cheat sheet that you'll need to memorize, transformations. Here's a rule example. They are added, you add them or you subtract them. It slides. Slides left or right, up or down. Okay? Since this one is sliding left, so here's the original figure, here's the prime. It's going left. The numbers are getting smaller, so we're going to subtract 6 to the left. So minus 6. And then it's going to go, after it goes left, it's going to go up. So the numbers are getting bigger, so it's going to be y plus 4. Which one looks like that? We can take this one off. This is not it. This is another rule. This is another rule. Here we go. Now we're adding and subtracting. Which one looks like this? Negative 6 plus 4. Your answer is D. Number 32. Phil collected data from several of his friends about the number of hours they spent sleeping and the number of hours they spent playing video games on Saturday. He recorded the data in the scatter plot. Based on the scatter plot, what is the best prediction of the number of hours one of Phil's friends spends sleeping when the friend spends 1 hour playing video games? Okay? What is the best prediction of the number of hours one of Phil's friends spends sleeping when the friend spends 1 hour playing video games? So here's your video games and here's your 1 hour mark. So we know this scatter plot is coming down this way. So you can ask for an index card on the STAAR test. If you don't want to use that, you can use a piece of paper that you tear out or your pencil or whatever you'd like. If you're laying this down, you don't want to draw the line here and you don't want to draw it over here. Remember, you want to get in the middle of the data and then draw your line. Let's see what we can draw. I think maybe somewhere around here, I would think. I'm going to go on and just draw it here and see what it looks like. We can always adjust it. That looks pretty much in the middle of this set of scatter plots. Okay, 9 hours. Okay, that works out pretty well. That's very, very close. Let's look at 8. Okay, 1 hour and 8. That doesn't even touch the line. 10 hours. 1 hour and here's 10. That goes too far. And 7 hours is too short. I would say with confidence our answer is 9. That's where it hits the line. Number 33, the dimensions of a rectangular piece of paper are 8.5 inches and 11 inches. Veronica folded the piece of paper along its diagonal. Which measurement is closest to the length of the diagonal in inches? Okay? For some reason, I don't have all my stuff today, so I'm pretty sure it's still in the gym or in the classroom or wherever it is. So let me pull up a chart on the phone. Hold on a brief moment. Let's see here. Nope. Here we go. STAAR reference chart. What you're going to do is you're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So let's draw our square. Well, not a square, they have a rectangle. 11 inches by 8.5. And they're going to fold the piece of paper across the diagonal. So we need to find C. 8.5 squared plus 11 squared equals C squared. Let's put that in the calculator. Whoops, that's not the calculator. Here we go. Let's see, clear. 8.5 squared plus 11 squared, enter. We're going to get 193.25 is C squared. Okay? So the square root of 193.25 is going to give us C. So let's square root that. Second square root button, 193.25, enter. 13.9. Your answer is D. C is 13.9. Okay. Number 34. The amount of water an electric dishwasher uses to wash dishes varies directly with the number of loads of dishes. The dishwasher uses 32 gallons of water to wash 4 loads of dishes. How many gallons of water will the dishwasher use to wash 10 loads of dishes? Okay? Well, first we need to figure out how many gallons it takes to wash 1 load. So if it uses 32 gallons to wash 4 loads, that means 32 divided by 8 is 4. That means it uses 4 gallons per load. I'm sorry, 32 divided by 8 is, 4. Oh, I'm sorry. 32 divided by 4 is 8. I am making a lot of errors tonight. Okay, so your answer is 8. It uses 8 gallons of water to wash 1 load of dishes. So if it washes 10 loads of dishes, that's going to give us 80 gallons of water. Another way to do this is to set up a proportion. If you have gallons and you have loads. Remember I told you if you have 3 numbers in a problem, you're usually going to set up a proportion. So we have 32 gallons and 4 loads. And down here we have 10 loads. So we're looking for the number of gallons, remember? So now you cross multiply. So you have 4x equals 32 times 10 is 320. Divide both sides by 4, and x is going to be 80. Either way works. Number 35. Which representation shows y as a function of x? The rules of functions are x never repeats. Okay? So -2, 0, so -2, 0, 8, 9. That works. That's perfect. Let's look over here. Oh, well that doesn't work at all. They're all the same number. Can't be C. Let's look down here. We have a -4 and a -4. Can't be D. And over here, 0 goes to 0. 0 also goes to 12. 1 goes to -5. 1 also goes to 1. It can't be that. It's A. Please check all your answers. You have 3 or 4 hours to take the test. I'd rather you check your work and check your answers than just sit there after you turn your test in and do nothing for 2 hours. Okay, you have figure 1 and figure 2 are similar quadrilaterals. Which proportion must be true? Okay, so this side corresponds to this side, this one to this one, this to this, this to this. Okay, let's see which one works. So they're saying A equals 8, which that works. And they're saying B equals 2. Okay, that doesn't make sense, so that's not it. 3.2 over 2, okay, that's the same as this. And then they have A over 8, and that's the same as well. I like this one. Let's look at the next one. B over 6.4, that works. Those are the same sides. And then they have 8 over 5. Well, that doesn't work at all. Here they have 2 over 3.2, which works. And they have B over A. That doesn't work at all. Your answer is G. Only one that can work. 37. The total cost of attending a state university is $19,700 for the first year. A student's grandparents will pay half of this cost. They're going to pay half of this. An athletic scholarship will pay another $5,000. Which amount is closest to the minimum that the student will need to save every month in order to pay off the remaining cost at the end of 12 months? Okay. This is a real-world problem. So the cost of the university is $19,700, okay, for the first year. A student's grandparents will pay half this cost. So divide that by 2. 19,700 700 divided by 2 is $9,850. So the grandparents will pay that and the student will pay that. An athletic scholarship will pay another $5,000. So the grandparents are going to pay $9,850. And the student is also going to pay $9,850. Both these amounts equal the $19,700. Okay? A scholarship will deduct another $5,000 from that. Okay? So that gives us $4,850. Which amount is closest to the minimum that the student will need to save every month in order to pay off the remaining cost at the end of 12 months? So this divided by 12 So there's our $4,850 divided by 12. He needs to pay $404.17. 404.17. Perfect. Can't get any closer. Okay? 38. A company sells bottles of vitamin capsules. The graph and table show the linear relationship between the cost per capsule in cents and the number of bottles ordered. What is the slope of the line that models this situation? Okay, well, let's put this in our table and see what the slope is. So we can see here that this works. So for every 8 bottles, 30, 6 bottles, 40, and so forth and so on. Now you see the slope of this line is going down. So we need to have a negative answer. Negative. The slope is going down. So stat, enter. We're going to put in, well, we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, those aren't the numbers. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. And then we're going to have 65, 60, 50, 40, 30. Stat, tab, 4, enter, 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 enter. The slope is -5. And that's exactly what they wanted. What is the slope of the line? -5. You can also do it by just plotting the 2 points. Here's 2 points here. Rise, the difference between 60 and 50 is 10. So you're going to rise 10. And you're going to run, these are ones, 1. Wait a minute. One, 2. So 2. And of course it's negative, so -5. You could do it that way as well. 39. An architect uses a cylinder container to protect her blueprints. The dimensions of the cylinder are shown in the diagram. Which measurement is closest to the total surface area of the container in square inches? Okay. So we need our formula chart. Look for, I don't know if you can see it, so you might need to look on your own paper. Here's surface area. Here's cylinder. And you're going to go all the way over to total surface area. Okay? There, that looks better. So let's write that formula down. S equals 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r squared. Okay? Let's plug this in and figure out our answer. 2 pi, the radius is 3. It's half the half the diameter. So it's 3. The height is 15. Plus 2 pi 3 squared. Let's put this in the calculator and see what we got. Okay. 2 pi 3 15 plus 2 pi 3 squared. 339.29. 339.29. There's your answer. Exact. We are almost finished. Number 40. Which scatter plot does not suggest a linear relationship between x and y? Linear means line. Okay? That's all you have to remember. Linear means line. Can you basically draw a line here? Yes. How about here? Yes. How about here? Yes. What's this thing? I have no idea what that is. That's definitely not a line. Your answer is J. Okay? 41. You better not miss this. We've done a million of these. Okay? Square root button. We need to convert this. Point Q is shown on the number line. Which value is best represented by point Q? In your calculator, let's put this in. The square root of 5.4 is 2.32. Okay? The square root of 29.5 is 5.43. The square root of 35.5 is 5.95. And last, the square root of 5.9 is 2.42. Well, this point, we have a 5 here and a 6 here. So we know this is 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7. So we need to find a number that's between 5 and 5.5. It's not this. It's not this. This is too big. Our answer is B. Okay, now for our final question, number 42. Yay! We made it. We're here. We're at the end. An oil well contractor drills a shaft 7 meters deeper into the ground every 2 hours. Which graph has a slope that best represents the rate? This rate. Okay? It's going down into the ground, so it's getting deeper. So we know the slope is negative, and this works. This is not correct. So we're going to take J off. That is not right. Y divided by X. Okay? We know, well, we don't even have to do that either. We know every 2 hours, here's our time, every 2 hours, they're going to drill. The shaft is going to drill 7 meters deeper. So we just need to see which one goes up and hits the 7. Okay. Let's look at this. Okay, this can't be it because this is going to be like maybe 4. Let's look at this one. This can't be it because, well, let's see, 7 over 2. So 4 over 2, that doesn't work. This is negative 17, that's a negative 4, sorry. Negative 17.5, that's too much, that's not going to work. This doesn't work at all. This would be negative 3.5, that's not working. Okay? And this one is, let's see, it's moving in 5s. That's 5. This is hitting here. And that is 7. So, this is our answer. Final answer is H. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Good luck on your retest. I wish you the best. I know you can do it. Thank you for watching.